Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Bryan's Nature Series. I'm your host, Bryan Bielanski. We're back here in the Uwharrie National Forest. Found a really good spot this time. Don't have any neighbors. There is a trail a little ways over across a stream. We're doing a little remodeling in the van. Ever since I took the music equipment and merchandise out of the van and put it back in Area 52, since the tour is indefinitely canceled, I've had no system as to organize everything. So I'm working on that, and I'm pulling a lot of stuff out, and I figured, hey, for those who might want to do a camping experience kind of like what I'm doing, I'll make a checklist for you. So that's what we're doing. It's my primitive camping checklist. So let's go ahead and take a look at everything. Well, first of all, pardon the mess. Like I said, we're remodeling here. I got to get some kind of system going on here. So, all right, water. Very important thing that you need. That's definitely a necessity. And I got one of these Primo 5-gallon deals with a pump there. Works real good. So the pump was like $10 at Lowe's, and the water bottle was like $15. I think it's like $5 to fill it up, but so yeah, water. I've got some backup water down there too. All right, so that's one thing. Oh, another thing, binoculars, in case you see some interesting wildlife there. You've got some binoculars to take a better look. So, and this is definitely optional, but caffeine. Yeah, I've got tons of caffeine laying around, so coffee is definitely a necessity for me. I don't think I'd be able to make these videos without coffee. All right, so, primitive camping. I'm assuming that you're going to be around for a week, 2 weeks, no bathrooms, no running water, so yeah. Bring plenty of water. I got that 5-gallon jug right there. I got another one of those in the front of the car, which is too messy for me to show you right now. It's kind of embarrassing. If you think the back of it looks bad, you should see the living section behind that wooden panel there. It's not looking so hot. Okay, another thing that I like to have on hand, buckets, because man, I gotta clean my dishes, clean my pots and pans, do my laundry. So these little buckets, Dollar Tree, $1 for each. Really cheap and really effective. These big buckets I got at the restaurant where I worked at forever and ever, the original Pancake House. Whenever there's a crack in a bucket, it is a health code requirement that you have to throw it away. Like, you can lose points on your sanitation grade if you keep the buckets when they're cracked. So anytime a bucket had to get thrown away, I'd make sure I'd grab onto it, because even though there's cracks in it, I still use them for all kinds of stuff. Storage, like see in this one I got like my plates. Once again, same thing with the restaurant. If there's cracks in the plates, they gotta go, because that's a health code violation. So I got cracked plates there. Look, I keep these like deli meat containers and reuse them, because why not? I mean, people go to like, what is that, the Container Store? I mean, that's ridiculous. So yeah, I keep like some plates, some like my cooking utensils, spatula there. Just got some random sugar packets. So yeah, it's always good to have a few garbage bags around. I use these for dirty laundry, or sometimes I put the dirty laundry in the buckets, man. It all depends on how I feel that day. So another thing you'll see, lawn chair. Yep, you're definitely going to want some kind of chair. I keep meaning to bring a folding chair, and I keep forgetting. So usually what I do is just turn one of those buckets upside down and sit on that. So also with a folding chair, you're going to want a folding table. So because you're going to want to cook, you're going to want to eat, something to eat off of, and so definitely folding chair, folding table. That's actually the merch table from from the tour, which obviously Now it's just my table. It's no longer the merch table. And I got all kinds of little odds and ends here. So let's continue this. So like I said, caffeine, definitely a necessity. That's definitely necessary on my checklist. So we got that. I got this butane stove here, which honestly I like to cook in the campfire, because you know, why not? Fire's free. Butane costs money, but sometimes I don't feel like waiting around. So you will want this butane fuel too. And this particular one I got, there's only one specific size can of butane that fits. So, and that was like 30 bucks at Cabela's. So another one of my favorite stores there, Cabela's. All right, so back with like eating and drinking. So you want to make sure you got, you know, stuff to eat off of, plates, utensils, you know, steak knife, spoon, butter knife. Can opener, very important, because I have a lot of canned food because it keeps. So very good. Got a peeler too, because I love carrots, so had to get one of those. Carrots keep really good too. You don't have to refrigerate them, and they stay good for a long time. Oranges too, and bell peppers. So that's kind of my go-tos for fresh produce, since they kind of last long and they don't go bad. So here we go. What else we got here? Flashlight, very, very important, because at night you're going to definitely want to have something to see with. And on that note, make sure you got plenty of batteries. I got 4 here. I got more in the car. I mean, anything you see here, I have tons of backup stuff, because I mean, what if I want to just hang out here for months? You know, it depends on what you're planning for, but you know, I like to be prepared. So, and there we go. Toilet paper, definitely a necessity. Once again, you're gonna want to have plenty of everything. You know, there we go. There's my case. I had that, you know, before there was a toilet paper shortage. I just always have extra stuff like that on hand. It just seems like a good idea. And on that note, you're going to want to have lots of little garbage bags. So I have one there hanging up. This is very, very important. And you don't have to have a great big one like mine, but you will need a shovel. Definitely. I got this big one because it was free. I don't remember where I found it, but I mean, I try not to buy stuff. If I can find stuff for free, like dumpster diving, it's a lot better. But on the note of that shovel, just show you down here. I'm gonna walk far away. You will need that shovel to dig. It's called a cat hole. So it's called a cat hole because cats bury their business when they go to the bathroom. So that's what you do. You make like a cat out in the woods. And I've got another trash bag there for the used toilet paper, which you're gonna have to pack out and take with you and throw away somewhere. You definitely don't bury the toilet paper. You have to take it with you. So I've definitely got plenty of these little shopping bags, because I'll double or triple bag those depending on how much I fill up the bags. And once again, I want to get pretty far away from that. Human refuse can attract bears, but once again, we're here in the Uwharrie. There's no bears here, so we're good with that. Okay, but there are plenty of places where there is a resident bear population, so you know, you are going to always want to have some of this on hand, just in case. You know, I cannot attest to how well it works, but it's better than having nothing for the bears. All right. So next, we've got a water filter here that goes right in the water bottle. This particular one was called Life Straw. I think it was about 10-15 bucks. See the Life Straw, and it's treated me good. I haven't got any infections lately. It's yeah, that water tastes so good. So that particular one is good for 100 gallons. I'm up to 5 gallons, so I'm good. And there is a stream right down there, so I'm good to go. I do have some bug spray. Now I don't like to use it because, I mean, technically this is their turf, and I hate to end anything's life, you know, if I can help it, but I can't just let the bugs like eat me alive. So I do have some bug spray, and I also have this stuff off. You can stock up on that. That's the stuff you spray on yourself to keep the bugs off you, and it works pretty good. And here's another thing you can stock up on. Citronella candle does a really good job of keeping the bugs away. Something else, depending on how involved you want to get, you got clothespins and string here, because you know I'm going to be here for a while. So I've got my laundry thing going on. I got the rope and the clothespins. See right there? Yeah, I got my clothes hanging up. Did that earlier today. And where was I? Frying pan, definitely. Matches, use those to light either the butane stove, or, you know, we're going to use those to light the fire. Duct tape, man. You never know what you'll use it for, but it always comes in handy. A little scrubby for cleaning stuff off with. And oh, what do we got back here? So, yep, laundry detergent, dollar store, Dollar Tree. Dish detergent, once again, $1, Dollar Tree. Don't overbuy stuff, guys. There's no reason to pay extra for stuff for no reason. Baking soda, very important to have on hand. If a fire gets out of hand, yeah, baking soda will put it right out. So definitely keep that baking soda around. It's a safety thing. All right, and we got this machete in case you want to go trailblazing. You got that just comes in handy. Getting rid of some stuff. Some rags there, goes along with the scrubby there, trying to clean stuff off. And it's good to have a little axe, because you need that for chopping firewood. See that? This pile actually was left here. It was here when I got here, but you got to have that. And this is optional, but I like to make orange aid, and it doesn't blend good enough when you just stir it. So I got one of these drink mixers here. I also use it for my protein shakes, because like the orange aid, it's like if you just stir it, it doesn't mix up all the way. So I like to have a drink mixer. It just comes in handy. First aid kit. My mom actually gave me this one. Biohazard bag, bandage, gloves, hand sanitizer, sterile gauze pad. So, and of course I got more stuff, Neosporin, hydrogen peroxide. Also, it's good to have this stuff. Benadryl, calamine lotion in case you get poison ivy or something like that. I find this stuff works good for bug bites too, though, honestly. The anti-itch kind of deal. It really helps me out. So definitely always make sure I have that. That is the largest drainage pipe I've ever seen. Thing's really big. So this is actually the same gravel road that I camped on that very first night, where I had like zero privacy. Same road. And Alright. So I saw this little trail, but wasn't quite sure the van could make it up. So I got a road right here, and I got this. Hot tail it up here so nobody sees. Ugh. Here we go. Yep. My little secret spot. The honeycomb hideout. And this is my little spot. In case somebody were to have pulled up this one-way dirt road, I left this little turnout vacant so they'd be able to turn around if they didn't want to go in reverse. And the usual stuff, my lawn chair. Yeah, it definitely looks like it's about to rain again. I got the table, the bucket that I sit on, it's my flip-flops, bag of trash. So there's the road all the way over there on that side. Then over here, the trail to the stream, which the water is remarkably pretty clean. Been able to, it's definitely drinkable with that water filter bottle I got. So you see that clearing over there, that's the trail. We're gonna go ahead, just wanna show everybody exactly how far away from people I am. Hunting post right there. A little way to get across the creek here. Oh. So here we go. This is the official trail. Not very far from where I'm camping, but still. And look back there. The van is actually visible from the trail, which I'm not 100% crazy about. Wait a minute, where'd it go? Yeah, can you see it? There it is. Yeah, there's the van. I mean, it's really hard to tell, but somebody with a keen eye can definitely see it from the trail. Which, I mean, no biggie. But I'd rather be unseen. Silence is golden, and invisibility is golden also. It has rained 3 days straight here. These socks are never gonna dry. It's still wet. They're never gonna dry. So yes, I am homeless, voluntarily, living in my van in national forests, going from place to place, because you're allowed to camp for free for 14 days, as long as you vacate the premises and move 10 miles away from wherever you stayed 14 days. Yeah, and like I said, voluntarily, it is by choice. But the only money I'm making right now is the donations that people are so graciously sending me. I do appreciate it. And merchandise sales, which I have not had one in quite some time. Those tend to occur a lot more often when I'm actually out playing shows and people enjoy the live show and then they buy an album or buy a t-shirt. So, you know, I know this situation has hurt a lot of people financially, but if you have not been hurt and you've been able to continue your revenue stream, you know, as if nothing happened, boy, I sure would appreciate, you know, a donation. The minimum donation's $1. I would be happy for $1. You know, there's 12 albums out there for sale on anguish.com, t-shirts, stickers, and the subscription page is up for business there. So there's going to be tons of stuff on there. I got right now a demo album, an album of demos, an album of covers, a live album, and an interview / radio performance from a radio appearance from a few years back. I just discovered in my archives at Area 52 some rehearsal cassettes, and I just figured out how to transfer cassettes to my computer so that I can upload them. So I've got some rehearsals from 1999 coming out, some 99 rehearsals, a lot of fun stuff on that subscription page, and that's only $3 a month for the Senator tier. There's two tiers. The Senator tier is $3, and that gets you all the unreleased videos, all the unreleased albums, all the demos, all the live concerts, what we would have called bootlegs back in the old days, you know. And then there's a $5 tier, the Viceroy tier, and the only difference between the Viceroy $5 and the Senator $3 is that the Viceroy gets you the Forbidden Films page, which has all the naughty videos with profanity in it, and they're kind of, you know, not suitable for mass consumption. But if you have a crude sense of humor, yeah, kind of lowbrow sense of humor, that Viceroy $5 thing's the way to go. And it gets you cheap, really cheap downloads, quarter singles and $3 full albums, $1.50 EPs. If anybody doesn't know what an EP is, it stands for extended player. It's an old term back from the old vinyl phonograph days. But an EP is basically like half of an album. It's like 6 songs, 4 to 6 songs. So EPs are $1.50 downloads, singles are quarter downloads, and full albums are $3 downloads. And of course, with the new album, Bryan's Super Happy Fun Time, being a 20-song album, that $3 download's definitely a good deal. So anyway, just wanted to tell you guys about that. Thanks for watching, and thanks for following me on my little journey on the outskirts of civilization.